There are business leaders out there who achieve what they want. And there are all the others. Leading is a discipline, an art, not a talent. You can learn it, you can even master it. Make sure you get what you want.
All right, hello, Olaf.
Hey, Musab, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. So last time we left off on external promotion, how, as we said, if our timetable is not reached in that time, we're not getting promoted, we decide to say, hey, I'm going to lead my own life. Let me move to a different company. What are your thoughts on external promotion?
That's the typical thing of no risk, no fun.
Yeah.
So we last week we were talking about the how to do this internally, and either you say I don't want to be promoted internally, no matter what, because you think I hate everyone there and it's just not yours. Or you can see that something else is not right. The company is not doing well, and they are whatever it is. Or you just head for something else, and you just head for adventure, and you just want to go somewhere. My recommendation is to go externally anyways. I'm not a big fan of internal promotions, because when you get promoted internally, then you stay there, which means your whole bag of experience stays there. Extreme example. We have in the current Leadership Stars program one person who is IT lead in a company of a size, I'm thinking 200 to 400 people.
Okay.
And he was apprentice there.
Oh, okay.
So make a guess what happens when he goes into accountings, and the old ladies who know him since apprentice, and they don't treat him as the head of IT.
As the head of IT. Okay.
So going somewhere else gives you a good chance to change a ton of things, Example from myself. In my first company, I was wearing ties all day.
Okay.
Because I thought this was professional. And now I know this was a good armor of showing my role and having something to hide behind. I am the tie guy. I am the boss by definition. We can, whatever we do, if it gets too nasty for me here, then I refer to me, my role, and my tie, and I'm the boss here.
Okay.
So, consciousness thing. So next job, I didn't do this. So the change from when you want to put a change into yourself, you want to change yourself, then a job change, environment change helps massively.
Environment change, exactly. We have. We speak a lot in psychology about environmental factors which can affect you. So you behave differently in different places. That's why you hear a lot of people that, students, for example, that go abroad to study, they come back and people say, wow, you're different. You don't do this or you don't do that. It's even when we're speaking about breaking bad habits, which you could have as a manager.
Yeah.
When you change your environment, you're forced to reorient yourself in a way, and you can get rid of a lot of those bad habits.
That's exactly the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Good. And sometimes, you have this drug addicted person, and he lives in this area.
Yes.
And you put him into this clinic, and he's just getting clean after 3 months, and everybody's happy, and we put him back into that environment. Make a guess.
Exactly. We speak about recidivism rates in terms of following your drug example in terms of criminals. We can see that when someone moves to a different city after they're incarcerated, they move somewhere else, they have much less of a chance of going back to that old lifestyle.
Perfect.
So really good example as a manager, moving somewhere else, reinventing yourself into a more positive version. Okay.
Yeah. So
Good point.
This is one of the things, and the second thing is, I'm a big fan of fresh blood. I hate this brain incest that you can see in so many companies. We do these things because we've done them since ever.
Okay.
And then you come in there as the new person, manager or not, and then you're like, why are you doing this? This is important. Yeah, I understand that you think this is important, but why are you doing this? Okay. Because we've done this since the last 20 years. Okay.
Seeing something from outside makes you question it. Okay, good.
Yeah, because you have no clue about that, and a lot of these things that we just do in these organizations because we do them in these organizations are just comic from the outside.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of leaving the company, and I see this from company and from your personal perspective. Talking about career, okay, especially in Germany, we are big fans of these CVs.
Yes.
And when you have a CV, and I, as the recipient of this CV, don't see any movement in this CV for the last 12 years. I don't believe that you can move at all. Move means horizontally or vertically.
Okay.
So having a good change track record in your CV, especially minimum in Germany, makes sense. And I believe in life it makes sense. So I'm a fan of changing to the outside world to change to somewhere else. So now, no risk, no fun. The fun part is, this is your chance to get bloody hell more money. Know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is a gamble. You play a role in the interviews, and they hope that you fulfill their requirements. Usually a searching company has a vague idea of what they want, but they can't really articulate it. This is the reason why these announcements look as crap as they are.
Yeah.
Usually the searching company can't really articulate. They don't really know how to get what they search for out of your brain, because usually recruiting people are not really. So it's a little bit of a gamble. If you impress them, if you do the right things, if you say the right things, if you have the right attitude, then they hire you and they hope.
Okay.
And the other way around. You hope, because they lie as much as you lie.
Yeah.
And I know we don't call this lying, but you wouldn't be the first person, dear listener, who goes into a new company and then it's not really exactly as what you understood in the interview.
Yes.
Last company, I've been there by myself, and it was that worse that after 3 months I thought, no, you quit. That was betrayal.
Yeah.
So this is the fun part. You can make a hell lot of more money if you play the cards right. And we can make a dedicated episode on how you define your value.
Okay.
This is the one side. On the other side, you have a risk. You don't know where the toilets are anymore. You don't know where the coffee machine is. You have no network. Leaders live from their network.
Okay.
It's not that a leader is important and good because she or he is awesome Excel god or can do PowerPoint very fast. No, we are good because we can move organizations. If nobody knows you, you can't move anything. And we can talk about role power in a later episode. So if you're the new guy and you have a good idea and you have nobody to talk to, you can't even double check if this idea is as awesome as you think in this particular organization. So,
yes.
So you start from scratch. You really start from scratch with all the goods and the bads. Going into a new job, as I said, I recommend this. I really recommend this because this shows a little bit that you take it serious. You take it serious. If you are, the other example, if you're in your company and you get promoted there, to me, from the outside world, it always smells like you got promoted because they had the vacancy.
Okay.
Not because you wanted it.
Yes.
You didn't search for anything. It came to you. Yeah. So I like people who show me that they know what they want and that they are going for it. So
someone that's actively looking for more of a challenge. So instead of staying within that same company and, as you said earlier, moving vertically, they decide to move horizontally. Bigger risk, potentially bigger reward.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And as I said, to me, a lot of fun because you can really reinvent yourself. You can go with these different type of socks into the new office, whereas in the other you may not allowed to do it. You can put all of the great ideas that you've developed in the old company and put this onto the new company.
Okay.
You are the new guy in the new company. Mm-hmm. You can go against all of their unwritten rules. I'm now talking about a certain position. If you are first line, then you better don't break the unspoken rules. But if you go in, the level below the exec, or you are the exec, well, your shop.
Yeah,
you can do whatever you want. You can introduce all the management tools and techniques. You can start with one-on-ones. We haven't done this before. Yeah, okay, now I'm here. This is my management style. We do one-on-ones now. Here's the invite. Welcome you. Where do we meet?
Yeah.
So you can do all these things where you are too shy to introduce this in the old company, or whether just lifting the eyebrow and like, oh, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
No, you're the new guy and you have the new style, so you just can put this all on the table. Love
Okay. So you have a little bit more of leeway, even internally, from your superiors and from the people working under you. And in that time, you can bring in all of those positive ideas, as you said, from before. Okay, good point.
Yeah. So, and again, on the other hand, yes, I know this is a bit against human nature. Human nature means, I think this is in the genome set, that we love safety and security. I know where my source of food is. I know where my drinking water is. And now you want me to climb over this mountain to see what's behind that, and I have food for one day and it takes me 3 days to go there?
Yeah.
Ooh. So a lot of people are hesitant on this. And yes, you can land in just in the House of Terror. Yeah. Possible.
Yeah.
Number 1, do your homework good. Number 2, it's only as shitty as you make it.
Yeah.
And number 3, as long as others survive there, it can't be that terrible. And number 4, well, if it really sucks, well, then go somewhere else.
Move somewhere else. Yeah.
But this is, as I said, no risk, no fun. If you take this little bit of risk, if you take this and you just push yourself onto there, and preferably even you just move into another city or even another country or something like that.
Yeah.
So this is, from my point of view, what makes life exciting.
Yeah. Agreed upon.
Yeah, makes sense?
Makes sense. Perfect. Okay. And what about, you're moving to a new company. It's a lot of pressure. How do you deal with that internal pressure from your boss, from your new team? You have to impress, you're being evaluated from those above you and below you. As you said, when you do an interview, you sell yourself, and the company also sells itself.
What's up? Do we want to do this in the next episode?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's do the next episode.
Excellent. All right. Thank you, Olaf.
Have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye.